Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden, and yes, she's doing perimeter checks. She just came out from the primary perimeter, going up to do rounds around the house. She's been chasing a critter there at the corner of the house. He's there every year. He's back this year. I'm assuming it's his son because she kills one or more routinely there. Anyway, we did have storms last night. Yay! And the putting up the tarps worked. My inside is still very dry, which is awesome. So I'm actually going to clean it out and get the inside painted. I also need to build the roost dividers. Just kind of get it done. When I'm done with the inside, getting it painted, so on down the line, should I have time, I'm pretty sure I will, I'm going to start putting the wire on the, on the run. I want to give this wall a little bit of time because it did rain. Does that make sense? And it doesn't look wet. But we're still early in the morning, so I just want to give it an opportunity to dry out. So it's like paint the inside. Let's see if I can get the stuff that goes left to right. Not necessarily the front and the back, but the left and right. Maybe the door attached off the run, because I still got to be able to move it. So I don't want to get too far ahead on this where I'm stuck. And then maybe we'll paint this wall. I don't know, we'll see. We're starting with the inside though. Get it clean. I gotta go up to the workshop and get my dustpan and stuff from up there so I can sweep out the insides. I got, pieces of sawdust and just, get it clean so it's a good covering of paint. All right, let me go on and get busy, and I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty, first things first. This corner and the far corner, because they're done, besides stringing some fencing wire right there at the corner just to reinforce it. That makes sense, they're done. This piece is down, that piece is down, that piece is down. But I keep tripping over the corners here. They want to pop up. So I need to go ahead and put my larger tent hooks here at the corners. Does that make sense? And then smaller landscaping pins here along the edge to hold it down so I quit tripping on it. These are the ones that'll keep predators from digging it up. These are just to keep me from tripping on it, but I need to go ahead and do that because I've tripped over it twice already just trying to, get the stuff out of the coop, and got the dustpan sitting there at the door and it was like, need to stop. Put this down so I quit tripping over it. So, let me do that first and I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty, there you go, zoom out a little so you can see. Nesting box walls. Almost to the top, and then they curve down. This way the girls have got some privacy because they don't pick on each other, but can still kind of choose which one they want to go into. And then from there, you can see where I've got just blocks and slots, and what that does is that kind of holds the panels there in place. Left to right, they're not falling. Oh, I have to sneeze. Hang on just a second. Whew! All right, sneezing's over. Anyway, what that does is hold the block still, but allows me to take them out like this piece. Does that make sense? So I can paint, or I can clean, or I can paint it again a couple years from now, or whatever. Same thing, and they're junk blocks. Easy in, easy out type thing. So, let me get to painting. And for paint, we get blue and blue. These are leftover blues from the project at the BBC. And, before I open a 1 gallon can, I'm going to use up what's left. Now, having said that, this was outdoor paint, UV protection, so on down the line. All the stuff to protect it because it's inside a room that has a pool in it that's heated year-round. So it should handle being at the bottom of the bird coop and nesting boxes for a while, So we'll see. Anyway, I'll show you when I'm done painting. Talk to you in a few. Oh, the blueness. So, side panels are here. Again, slid them out so I could paint everything. This is a lighter shade, just because that's what I had the least amount of. And over here is a darker shade, because that's what I had the most amount of. So, again, I'm using up spare paint that I had left over from the BBC. That's a fact. I wasn't trying to buy more paint. I have paint. And then from there, it just becomes me playing. You figure if a black snake or a copperhead or whatever actually gets into the coop, yeah, there's no place to hide. Well, there is, but, you know, they don't blend into the wall. They don't blend into blue at all. And then the second part of all of that is hoping that maybe the blue will entice the ladies to lay some blue eggs. Wouldn't that be sweet? You know? I think blue eggs would be awesome. Now, again, I have yard birds. I have no idea what kind of breeds were mixed with what kind of breeds. I'm expecting maybe some white eggs and some brown eggs. But blue would be awesome. And you know, if they lay a blue egg, I'm going to say it's because I painted their floor blue. All right, having said that, I'm actually going to close this tarp and close this tarp. Get everything just kind of piled in my work cart. And I'm going to slide my work cart over here. It's lunchtime. I'm going to go have some lunch. But I want this to dry, and I don't want stuff dropping in it. You can already see there's some little stuff that has dropped in here. You know, nothing crazy. But should we get a pop-up rainstorm? I thought it was going to for a minute. That cloud has made some noise several times, but he's not done anything yet. I got blue sky over there. I got blue sky over there. Again, typically it goes around me. So, but I want to go ahead and close it up. You know, close it up, go have some lunch. And I'll go from there, you know? See what I'm doing when I get back. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, I have to get some lunch. And then I'll come back and see how dry it is and start maybe putting some wire on the run. You know? I know you can't tell because my phone always shows how bright it is, but my dark cloud has gotten darker. It's probably like directly overhead, so yeah, I think it's a good stopping point. Go get some lunch, and it might not rain at all. They're not predicting it to rain until tonight like it did last night. And by then, I'll have all the tools put away and everything closed up, you know, tight like I did yesterday. But I'd like to see how much I can get done, you know? So anyway, it's lunchtime. Talk to you in a few.